We're outside Shields Arena right now, and as you mentioned, the president is expected to take the podium in a couple hours. Now, behind me, there is a growing crowd sort of tailgating, waiting for his arrival. If we've learned anything from his past few events like this, he's expected to talk tariffs, our warming relationship with North Korea. But the real reason he's here is to insert himself into the Senate race on behalf of Kevin Cramer. Now, the congressional docket is pretty stacked today, including a vote on immigration. So we're not 100% sure if Cramer himself will actually be here, but it's looking likely. We hope you stay with us all day. We're going to have complete team coverage of this event. But for now, I'll send it back to you in the studio. In Fargo, I'm Molly Martinez. It is certainly a hot ticket inside the Shields Arena right now. This arena seats about 6,000, but outside at last estimation, there were 12,000 people. And when I mean hot ticket, I mean hot ticket. It was scorching outside today. People withstood upwards of 80-degree heat. There were some ambulance that had to come to cart people away. The heat was too much, but for some people, it's worth it. We spoke to one man who says he tried to make it to the Duluth rally last week, but just missed the cutoff. He said tonight, he's not making that same mistake.
We got 10 feet in front of the doorway, and they capped off the limitation or whatever of people, and we sat in line for about 3.5 hours. So we left my house about 4:30 this morning, and just wanted to be out here.
Just to give you an idea of what we're looking at right now, there is a sea of red hats. That's the Trump signature merchandise. A lot of Make America Great Again. The crowd is eager to hear the president. This is the second time since September he's come to visit our state. We're expected he's going to talk tariffs. He's going to talk our warming relationship with North Korea. But mostly he's here for Kevin Cramer. Now, Kevin Cramer was in Washington this morning. He had a full docket in Congress, but we're expecting he's going to be here too tonight. For now, we're going to have full team coverage, but I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio. In Fargo, I'm Molly Martinez. That's right. Before the POTUS takes the podium behind me, thousands gathered this morning for a little pre-presidential pep rally. Here's a first-hand look.
Trump, 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 Trump. Chants of support from fans in Fargo. President Trump is taking the podium at Shields Arena to talk tariffs, border battles, and insert himself in our heated Senate race on behalf of Kevin Cramer.
He believes in the same thing I believe in, free speech, Second Amendment, basically the Bill of Rights, Constitution.
And just like Cramer, a tailgate of Trumpsters are hoping to snag a coveted seat.
Get here early enough so that we are first, and then when we get in, we get to be in that front row there.
While the crowd bakes on the blacktop, some are taking advantage of one of POTUS's pillars, capitalism.
Get your Trump gear on. The hats are $20. These are 5 for 1, and of course, 3 for 10.
But behind the MAGA merch, some are hoping real issues will be addressed.
Parents are separated from their children every day in this country, Americans. And we're worried about separating illegal immigrants? I don't think so.
Others, not so much.
I'm not here on any policy issues at all. I just want to be positive for the state and bring unity. I think our country is so divided. I don't want to see any negative energy here today. I just want to see positive.
Is there anything since he's taken office that maybe you haven't agreed with?
Not really.
You agree with everything he's ever done?
Pretty well.
Our economy is growing. Our jobs.
So as you can hear behind me, the speeches have already started. Now we're expecting the president in less than an hour, and on Air Force One, we're also expecting Representative Kevin Cramer. Ultimately, that is why the president is here, to stump for him. Coming up at 10, we're going to hear from Heidi Heitkamp, but for now, let's hear from the Democrats. I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio. In Fargo, I'm Molly Martinez. Megan, as you can see behind me, they're striking set right now, and as you mentioned, the president wrapped up about a half an hour ago. Now, while Air Force One was en route to North Dakota, the president got some big news, and that is that Chief Justice Kennedy on the Supreme Court is resigning. Now, this is big news for his presidency because it could shape the legacy of his presidency. This is a 40-plus year position that now he is charged with filling. But the real reason the president was here was to endorse Kevin Cramer. While he was at the podium, the president also touched on the border issue of family separation that has plagued his presidency these past few weeks.
They're tough. I gotta say it, it's not nice, but they're mean, but they have heart.
We're going to have a lot more on this speech coming up at 10, and we're also going to hear from Heidi Heitkamp, who got called out by name several times by the president while on stage tonight. We hope you stay with us. You're an election leader. In Fargo, I'm Molly Martinez. Monica, Allen, as you can see behind me, they are striking set. This place was packed about a half an hour ago as the president took the podium. As you mentioned, a big piece of news out of tonight is the retiring of Chief Justice Kennedy. Now, whoever President Trump picks to replace him is going to leave a lasting legacy on his time in office. Here are some other highlights from his time on the podium. President Trump is lending his star power in hopes of turning a crucial blue seat red.
The next United States Senator from the great state of North Dakota, Kevin Cramer. Kevin, come out.
Wednesday night was a presidential pep rally aimed at lifting Cramer up by knocking down incumbent Heidi Heitkamp.
But I will tell you, she'll vote no the day after the election on everything.
But Senator Heitkamp expected as much in the latest battle on the road to November.
You know, I don't focus so much on, what gets said at a political rally. I focus on what we can do to improve opportunity.
Along with picking political favorites, the president addressed family border separation, an issue that's plagued his presidency in recent weeks.
You know, our ICE officers, they're tough. I gotta say it, it's not nice, but they're mean. But they have heart.
The president presided over the Shields Arena, packed with ardent supporters.
Black unemployment is down.
I wanted my kids to see a group of Americans that truly supported their president.
With the stakes for the Senate so high, it's likely this won't be the last POTUS pit stop in North Dakota.
It's not every day you get a presidential visit in your state, and like I said, this is probably not the last presidential visit we're going to see. For now, I think they're about to kick us out, so we're going to send it back to you all in the studio in Fargo. I'm Molly Martinez.